Fox News, I'm Chris Foster.
Lex Luthor, the greatest criminal mind of our time.
The actor Gene Hackman there in Superman is found dead at his home in New Mexico with his wife and their dog. Hackman was 95, Betsy Arakawa was 63. He won a Best Actor Oscar as Detective Popeye Doyle in The French Connection.
All right, Popeye's here. Get your hands on your heads. Get off the bar and get on the wall. Come on, move.
Police only saying so far there is no immediate indication of foul play. Chief Justice John Roberts pauses an order for the Trump administration to resume foreign aid payments. There was a midnight deadline. The militant group Hamas says it's ready for more ceasefire talks with Israel.
Hamas handed over the remains of 4 hostages in exchange for the release of more than 600 prisoners held by Israel, marking the final exchange agreed to in the first part of a truce that is scheduled to end this weekend.
Fox's Gary Baumgarten. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning and welcome in, everyone. It's a Thursday morning, the 27th day of February, as I welcome you in. And, man, just terrible news about Gene Hackman, one of the great actors of all time. Died at the age of 95, along with his wife, 64, and their dog. You're just hearing this in New Mexico yesterday. I mean, that's quite heavy this morning. All right. Local and state news here at 7:05. And in our news this morning, we have an update now from the story we've been following with Local 3, our news partners. The state now investigating the fatal shooting by deputies in Ooltewah. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reporting this morning the TBI is investigating that fatal shooting by deputies that led to the house fire on Rising Fawn Lane in Ooltewah. This happened on Tuesday. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to reports of a man firing a weapon. Sheriff Austin Garrett said at a news conference on Tuesday, when the deputies tried to make contact with the man, he began to shoot at them. As we've reported, quoting Local 3, the deputies fired back, and evidence led them to believe the man was hit by return fire. The subject returned into the house. Hamilton County SWAT responded. The man blockaded himself inside the house, refusing to surrender. During the course of the operation, Sheriff Garrett said they deployed a gas, a less lethal option than have to extract a person out of a residence. It was not successful. At 7 p.m., the house caught fire. The blaze was put out. Deputies found the man, who's not been identified, dead. Now, the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office still working to identify next of kin. No officers were injured during the incident, but now the TBI is investigating. Our news partners at Local 3 report 6 months after a trench collapse that killed a construction worker in Cleveland, Dillard Construction has been issued citations from the Tennessee Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Investigators say a worker who died in a trench collapse in August of last year was laying concrete for a new storm drain. Despite having a trench box nearby for safety, the workers failed to use it. The TOSHA report found the soil was Class C, meaning it had been recently disturbed. TOSHA fined Dillard Construction a total of $78,000 for multiple violations. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reports the son of a man beaten to death in the McMinn County Jail filed a $25 million wrongful death lawsuit. Gavin Cook, son of Timothy Bryan Cook, claims the county's policies led to his father's murder. Timothy Cook, a 48-year-old Navy veteran, was arrested for DUI in 2018, placed in a holding cell with Gerard Jones, a known violent inmate. The lawsuit alleges that jail staff failed to separate the two, despite having empty cells available. Security footage shows Jones attack Cook without warning, repeatedly stomping on his head. Cook later died after a week on life support. And WTVC television reports former Tennessee State Senator Brieanne Kelsey has reported to federal prison after pleading guilty to an illegal campaign finance scheme. Kelsey's 47, serving a 21-month sentence. Prosecutors say he funneled $91,000 from his state Senate campaign and a nonprofit to fund ads for his failed 2016 congressional run. After initially calling the case, quote, a witch hunt, he pleaded guilty in 2022, later tried to withdraw his plea. And that's the latest news at 7:09. Let's get our first check of traffic.
Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. So far, the interstate is looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland, efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/Cleveland10.
All right, it's time for a Hardee's Wake Up, brought to you by your friends at Hardee's. You can try the new Hardee's new maple biscuits, warm, fluffy biscuits loaded with maple flavor, drizzled with icing. This delicious sweet biscuits available all day at Hardee's. It's your choice, single, 2-pack, or 4-pack options. And folks, don't forget, new this year, Hardee's is now serving breakfast until noon every day.
The best things never change. For a limited time, Hardee's is adding the rich goodness of maple flavor to our handcrafted favorites. For a sweet spot in your day all day, maple makes everything better, especially at Hardee's. And now enjoy breakfast till noon every day.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
This is Roy Michael Roman with RMR Legal PLLC, Cleveland's newest hometown 24/7 law firm for all your legal needs. Give us a call at 423-528-8484.
It's the President's Day sales event at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 230 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $15,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0% for up to 72 months. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
98601. All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. 7:15, and the official coffee of Mix Mornings is Scooter's Coffee.
At Scooter's Coffee, right now for a limited time, they have the Lucky Charms Latte. Also, the Leprechaun is back. Also, right now, they have the Cinnamon Brown Sugar Oat Milk Latte, and they also have cream cold brews in flavors like Caramelicious, Cinnamon, and Vanilla. You can try all of those and more at Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling, also in Sweetwater and in Dayton.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 1041. Good morning. It is 7:15. Time to get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom. Buy directly from the factory and cut the middlemen out at Mermaid Mattress.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy by afternoon, a high of 63 and a low of 35 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 67 and a low of 43. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 64. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 54 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Support the Cleveland Family YMCA in March. All month long, Jersey Mike Subs will be donating a portion of proceeds to the YMCA. Just round up when you check out. And on the day of giving on March 26, 2025, all proceeds from sales will be donated to the Y.
Mix 1041.
Set back in 1977 of 79 degrees, and that was after starting at 35. So we nearly doubled our temperature, or over doubled our temperature yesterday, as it was just a very warm day across the Tennessee Valley. Now things are changing today. Of course, we've been tracking this cold front. Really not going to bring us too much in the way of rain potential, but it will bring some cooler temperatures. But the cloud cover overnight keeping us warmer than this time yesterday. So it's warmer in the morning, but going to be cooler in the afternoon, if that makes sense, for your Thursday. temperatures in the 50s, and then compared with yesterday, of course, we're coming down from nearly 80 to the mid 60s here across the Tennessee Valley. So it is going to be comfortable. It's also going to be breezy. We could have gusts as high as about 25 to 30 miles per hour. Now it looks like people are starting to pile in. There's an Anglers Championship going on at Lake Gunnersville today, and it looks like the fishermen already getting the day started. Going to have some good weather for it. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit breezy, so there's going to be some chop on the water, but all in all, it's going to be a really nice day for some fishing down in Scottsboro. Here's a look at your overall radar. So we have this front coming through. There's going to be some cloud cover, yeah, but the rain staying to our north, and even then across southern Kentucky and parts of North Tennessee, it's very light and non-impactful, so we're not going to have any issues. I doubt we even have any sprinkles here across the Tennessee Valley, as we still have some pretty dry air overhead. As we go through the morning, cloud cover gradually will evaporate, and then as we get into the evening, we'll have a few additional clouds, but by tomorrow it's going to be another full day of sunshine. So some great weather heading our way, and quiet conditions will continue through your weekend. But looking ahead to March, looks like we're going to enter more of an active period, and of course March is typically a pretty volatile season because we have cold, warm air all clashing, and the jet stream's usually pretty active. So more than likely we're going to have several chances for some rain and even some severe storms. That first chance is going to come in on a Wednesday. We're going to be tracking this cold front. This is going to be a similar setup to what we had a couple of weeks ago. You get the strong cold front coming through, you have a line of storms develop along it, and within that line you're going to have the potential for some strong winds and maybe even a spin-up tornado. It doesn't like the tornado threat going to be super high here across the Tennessee Valley next Wednesday, but certainly will be the potential for some stronger winds during the morning and afternoon. Again, the exact timing of this is going to shift around a little bit. We'll know more as we get closer to time, but for now, circle Wednesday as the chance for some stronger storms. And then believe it or not, on the backside of this, it's going to be cold enough for a few high elevation snow flurries as we get into Thursday morning. So we'll watch that pretty closely. It looks like by the middle of the next week, things are going to get a little more interesting. So we'll keep an eye on that. Here's a look at your newest severe weather outlook. It looks like this is actually for Wednesday, so they just updated this. So Tuesday, we're looking at a severe threat across the Mid-South, and then that's going to shift across the Carolinas as we get into your Wednesday of next week. And we could also pick up some decent rain. Keep in mind, we're still in a drought, and of course, we had a few wildfires break out yesterday and the day before across Alabama, so this rain will be beneficial. Up to an inch going to be possible with that system across North Georgia, a quarter to a half of an inch the further north and east you go. So not necessarily going to be a complete washout, but it will be nice to have some rain back in the forecast. Here's a look at your next 7 days of weather. We're going to have more great conditions Friday and Saturday, highs in the upper 60s with some sunshine. Sunday will be significant.
From Heather, and then Cole Critchfield is also celebrating today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. And good morning, 721. Of course, the big national story we're waking up to this morning. Well, I tell you, one of the greatest actors of all time, Gene Hackman, was found dead in his home along with his wife. Hackman, 95. He had not acted in a movie in more than 20 years. But some of the greatest roles of all time and some of the most iconic movies of all time. But he and his wife, age 64, and their dog found dead in their home in New Mexico. And no foul play suspected, according to initial reports. I understand someone told me that Fox News is reporting carbon monoxide is suspected here. Fox News reporting that this morning. The actor Gene Hackman has died. So much more on that coming up at the top of the hour. In our local and state news, the Chattanooga Times Free Press report, the son of a man beaten to death in the McMinn County jails filed a $25 million wrongful death lawsuit. The TBI now investigating the fatal shooting by deputies that led to a house fire. And the man had died there in the fire, but after he had shot at deputies. More on that coming up at the top of the hour, 7:22.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. Call or stop by their Cleveland office at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Here's some real magic. Refinance your existing auto loan for a better rate.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
For a limited time, Hardee's is adding the rich goodness of maple flavor to our handcrafted favorites. For a sweet spot in your day all day, maple makes everything better, especially at Hardee's. And now enjoy breakfast till noon every day.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a part of that.
Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, direct primary care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with direct primary care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Best mix and best variety, Mix 1041, streaming worldwide on the Mix 1041 app. Download for free from our website, mymix1041.com. Let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, partly cloudy skies, a high of 64 and a low of 35 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 67 and a low of 43. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 64. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 54 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Haskell Interiors is having a moving sale through March the 2nd in the former Stampers building, downtown Cleveland.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you doing? We have an important meeting soon.
What could be more important than making sure this mattress is right for our customer?
You're right.
Oh, well, you should listen to your dad more. Now help me make this bed.
Right now, during our Catch Z, Save G sale, you can save up to 57% on overstocked Mermaid brand mattresses.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
My name is Mark Rowe Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel,